Hurricane turned tropical storm Irene is no longer in Connecticut, but she has left a mess in her wake. Homes destroyed, hundreds of thousands without power.
Good evening. I'm Brent Harden alongside Allison Morris. We've had live coverage all day of Tropical Storm Irene.
And we are expecting Governor Dan Malloy to speak to Connecticut residents in just a moment. But first, we're going to get a quick check of the forecast. Meteorologist Jeff Fox is in the Weather Center right now with the latest. Jeff?
All right. Well, the good news is Irene has moved away. Irene is no longer a hurricane. Irene is in Vermont right now enjoying her summer vacation. I thought this would actually be a good time to show you exactly where Irene started and how we've been tracking her. This actually started as an investigation. It's one of the little blips out in the Atlantic that the Hurricane Center follows. Then it became a tropical storm, and as it passed through the Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, Category 1, then 2, back to 1, up to 3, and then finally along the coast, it started to diminish. North Carolina, it really had the bottom cut out of it. And then by the time it got around here, it was back to tropical storm strength. In fact, when the Hurricane Center goes back and recalculates all the positions, there is a chance that this storm actually did not pass through Connecticut, was actually just a little bit off to the west of us. But let me show you where it's gone and where it's going on the satellite. Here's the storm as it moved past Cape Hatteras. It lost a lot of its tropical characteristics, so the rain on the southern end went away. That's why as soon as the circulation center passed to the north of us, the rain went away. But some parts of the state, 5 to 8 or 9 inches of rain. Everybody getting significant wind gusts on the shoreline at the time of high tide, significant coastal flooding. Here's the good news as far as that's concerned. We have another high tide coming later tonight, but the underlying level of Long Island Sound, regardless of the tide, is down nearly 3 feet from where it was earlier. So, yes, we're going to have another high tide tonight, and certainly the Sound is churned up. We've got lots of waves, but there won't be the kind of coastal flooding that we had this morning at high tide. Finally, on the rivers across our state, most of the smaller brooks and streams that took a lot of water, and this includes the Pomperaug, the Farmington, the Mill, the Quinnipiac, the Still River, these are all now starting to come down from their flood stage. The Connecticut River will continue to rise through Wednesday. Right now, there's some minor to moderate flooding in the Middletown-Cromwell area. That's going to come up a little bit, but Middletown, Cromwell, and Portland are places that see flooding on the Connecticut River all the time, and I don't think that this is going to be much more significant than what you see in a normal springtime. So the good news is this storm is out of here. The worst is over. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and the sound of chainsaws. Back to you.